Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red will be back, but we are Awareness Academy 411, here to give you that 411 on what's going on in the world, give you our 2 cents, give you a little bit of solutions for the problems, and if it applies, let it apply, and if it don't, let it fly. It's all for educational purposes only. So, yeah, we're just here for entertainment purposes. But, we're going to drop us some jewels. So, what up, Kurt?
What's going on, yo? It's
But
going down.
even though Red's
Eating.
not with us tonight, we will be starting off with the sound off.
Yay!
Sound
let's
off,
start with the
please.
sound off. Sound off coming on now. Okay. Oh, whoops. Technical.
Toasty.
Let's see. Okay. All right, we play it. Let's go.
Today's topic on Sound Off on Red Dot Production. I see there's not a lot of love into marriage or relationships no more. I see a lot of people looking for somebody that's already established in the game. Wealth, retirement, and a home. Instead of building up your own relationships with that person to build up to wealth, benefits, and retirement and love. Sound off on that. What's your thoughts? Peace and
Ooh, that's an interesting one because
That's a good one right there, right?
I feel like it depends on what age you're at and what it is that you are trying to accomplish, right? And more importantly, your mindset and the person's mindset, right? I feel
Yeah.
like dating and just relationships in general have lost their sense of values in ways. Like people are so quick to be like, all right, I'm done with you, on to the next one. You know what I mean? Like, so that means in a sense, like you truly didn't even value the person that you was dealing with in the first place. But in terms of what he's saying, getting with somebody that's already established versus building. I think that depends on what age you are.
Yep.
If you were like already in your 40s or even your mid to late 30s going into your 40s, like, yeah, if you're gonna get with somebody, you want them to be established. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have something by now. Especially if you want to start a family or you got goals, like what can you actually help with if you haven't been able to do stuff on your own at this point? Getting with somebody now, okay. Not saying that you shouldn't. I think the story of Abraham Lincoln, he was broke for a long time and he didn't become successful until he met his wife.
That's true.
So once he met his wife, and that was in his like mid 30s, I think. Like he was older when he met his wife, and or even later. And it was because of being with her that inspired him to, be better. So I feel like it's a case by case basis.
Yeah, I guess it all depends because Abraham Lincoln, back in that time, money wasn't the way it is now. Like it's different now. It's a little bit
They
more
wasn't even
easier.
paying rent back then.
Yeah, so it was definitely a lot different.
Definitely different.
Okay, we got a comment. Okay, yeah,
What
what
up,
up?
Andre?
What's going on, man? We're gonna piss you off with something we're gonna say about your boy Max B,
Oh
but
boy,
in
we're
a
gonna
moment in
get
the
there.
conversation. We'll get there.
We're gonna get there. But
Much respect to him though.
like I said, I feel like it's a case by case basis when
Yeah.
it comes to where you are in your life and what you've done. I mean, I know for me where I'm in my life, I ain't starting over, helping to build somebody up if they're
Yeah.
starting at zero right now. Like hell no, you ain't
Nah.
gonna pull me down with you. And then a
Nah.
lot of people that's they stuck in their ways. They don't want to take direction. Like some guys have this idea that they're automatically a leader just because they were born with a penis. And it's like, no. Like if you coming around somebody that's already got their shit together, you should just be learning,
Yeah.
not judging or, projecting your mad, now you hating on low key on this person, because you feel like, they're better than you. I don't think I'm better than anybody at all. I just know that I've gotten myself to a certain place and I'll be damned if I let anybody take me out of this place. Like you should be
Yeah.
adding for me to get to my next level from here. You know, so that's just me personally.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I think basically everything ain't always about money, but I think each individual should have their shit together, you know, when they deal with each other. And I'm not talking about being rich. I'm just talking about be sufficient. I think that's the most important thing. Everything is about being efficient. Nobody wants to give it the next person and be be an anchor to them. You know.
Yeah. Well, then, men will defend the hell out of. Oh, so then, well, what about women when they broke and the man got money?
Okay. Well, it's currency. It's currency.
I look at it this way: women bring a certain value to a man that is not monetary. You know what I mean? Like to try to equate a woman's value with money it's different. I'm not gonna say men don't bring certain values to women too, but there's just a certain energy that women bring in, even if she doesn't have, you know, what the man has, but she still, maybe she's a nurturer. You know, she's doing things behind the scenes, things that you can't necessarily buy. You know,
that's true.
so to take care of her in that sense, I mean, now we could talk about where nature, right? Let's just go to nature. Any type of mating ritual in nature is always the male getting everything together to impress the female. Then when he gets her, he still got to keep providing for her.
That's true.
And the reason why is because she's giving him something that he could never produce on his own. You know what I mean? So men, just like how a woman could produce something that a man can't, a man could produce something that a woman can't. So that's the balance. And I don't like saying roles, I say purpose. You know what I mean? Like be purposeful in why you're with somebody. You know, if you have more money, okay, but you don't have what this woman can bring to you, and you can't, money ain't doing that. You know, you can take all your money out the bank and put it in the bed with you. Is it gonna hug you?
That's true.
It's gonna rub you on your back and say, "Baby, it'll be okay." Nope.
Do money buy you happiness? I think it could buy mine though.
I mean, it could. Listen, I'd rather cry in a Bentley than cry in a Civic.
Like what the hell, right?
You know absolutely. I mean? Like, I kind of rather be crying my eyes out in a beautiful mansion.
There's always people.
Me personally, I don't care for a mansion. It's too much space, too much stuff to clean.
Hell no, it'd be some Resident Evil scary shit, like some. I don't want no. That's why I don't want no very, 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 very big house. Nah, give me something decent. Like you got
decent size is enough. Like that's all you need. Like anything bigger than I say 2,500 square feet, you're doing too much.
I don't need a basketball gym at my house. I go
Not
to
a basketball gym. No, a regular.
Yeah, they be having basketball court. Like there's one guy. It was a party. Like one of my friends. I don't want to talk. I ain't gonna say his name and all that. But he just recently he had a storage area. It was real big. It's high cathedral ceilings and everything. So he don't even really like basketball like that, right? But he got a young kid as a teenager. So he decided to put a full court basketball in his house, and he cut a whole section out. He did that.
And he probably uses it once in a blue moon. Like,
well, the kids, his kids' friends come over and they play all the time there and stuff because he don't really want his kid going outside.
You know, if you have kids, then that's different. You know, because you want to give your kids as much activities to wear their asses out as possible.
They teenagers, and he's so worried about. I'm not gonna say everything on the air, but he just rather his kid be home if he could. That's all.
No, I agree with that. And if you have the means and the space to provide that for your child, then that's awesome. You know, but once they get older, now what you gonna do with that space? Yeah. You know, so
I guess
certain things that I think are necessary when you have kids. You know, like I'm grateful that God gave me a girl because boys be doing too much.
I gave my mom's hell, man. I gave my mom's every time I turn around was always an issue, man. My mom's like
testosterone
shaking her head, man. Like damn. But
now Energizer bunnies and keep going and going.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I would have to take a separate room and just put like rock climbing stuff on the walls and monkey bars on the ceiling and then a padded floor. And just go to your room.
That's
Go to that
crazy.
room. Like, yeah, go wear yourself out. Put a little zip line across the room. Like, because boys, they want to get to the highest peak and jump off. You know, they'll go to the top of the stairs and put on a cape and fly off, try to fly off.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, boys do a lot.
Now you know what else is also crazy too, right? I guess we could segue into one of them. To me, this might be one of the most important topics that we're gonna talk about right now, and it's the THC ban. And everybody don't know this. Like, it's funny how it didn't. It hit the news, but it didn't as much as it should. Like, it didn't make enough impact like I thought it would. I don't even see social media people talking about it as much. So it kind of threw me off. So I guess we're gonna be the first to talk about it.
This information just came out in the last, I think, 24, 48 hours.
These influencers, these social media people, they like this. The minute something come out, or even even before, they talk about it before it even happens sometimes because they be having inside information.
So let's inform those that do not know. With this government shutdown fight that's been going on, besides them wanting to mess with people's health care, there was also something else they slipped in there to ban THC products and hemp, just the entire hemp industry. They just want to disable it across the entire United States. And people think like, oh, well, no, states still have rights. That's not what they're doing. They are literally trying to take over.
And it says, and it says right here, it says the U.S. Senate passed it, like you said, it passed a federal ban on intoxicating hemp products late Monday night as part of legislation to end the government shutdown. This says the Senate bans the hemp THC products, including Delta 8 and THCA, and any products exceeding the 0.4 milligrams of THC limit. It says this includes hemp delivered beverages and what industry advocates are calling an extension level event. It says for a $28 billion hemp market. However, there will be a hemp ban grace period. It said the bipartisan bill to fund the government passed 60-40. So after an amendment to remove the hemp ban failed 76-24, President Trump confirmed he is support the current language and the bill on hemp, effective sealing the fate of Delta 8 THC, THCA flower. It says a hemp beverage and hundreds of other products currently sold at gas stations, vape shops, and retailers across America. It says some hemp stores owners claim the ban would effectively illegalize 99% of that current inventory. It says the House is expected to vote as soon as Wednesday. So they already did the vote already. This is damning, man.
In my opinion, this is just my opinion. It's for educational purposes only. I believe that they're doing this because alcohol sales have went down, and they would rather people poison themselves with alcohol than use something that could actually help, like medicinally, right? Also, I think it was alcohol, and big pharma is also getting hit as well because people are using that as a way for other medicinal purposes over top of buying, getting pharmaceuticals. So that's my opinion on why they're doing that.
Yeah. But it also there's a lot of federal convictions, and they making sure that they want to because instead of releasing a lot of people that's locked up for this, they want to enforce this even further so it can make them stay in prison too. So it's kind of sad that this administration seems like it's just all about hustling the people. It seems like I don't see anything better in my life right now. I see things going up around me, and I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can see that things is not getting any better. It's going to be a disaster, and if nothing changes.
According to Epstein himself, Trump is not a decent person.
Yeah,
he has no decency in him. So
according to
do
emails,
something that's actually going to hurt people, he has no problem doing, as we're already seeing. And it's interesting that people
Still support.
they don't see that. I mean,
Mhm.
not all of them, because there's a lot of people that do see it and they're out here losing their minds. You know, I do
Mhm.
my best to not pay too much attention to this, but
They're making too
it,
many excuses for this, man. And at this point,
yeah,
all of what, and you know what it is? At the extent of the American people, look at the conditions that we're going to be left in 2028. I don't even know if it's going to be a country. We're about to go to war right now with two different on two fronts. We're about to attack Venezuela for, in my opinion, because I don't know all the facts. I think it's oil. Obviously, it's always oil, but I also, what people don't know, China does they have the China infrastructure when it comes to oil. They get most of their oil from Venezuela, I believe. So I think that's another way to fight back at China. So now what people should be aware is that China has the amphibious tanks over there too. So China is going to be supplying Venezuela. So here's the thing: America will win. We will win. We're the power. We're strong, right? But
that's some bully-ish though.
But here's the problem: how many soldiers are going to lose their life over this stupid war right here? That's what I'm talking about. How many service members are going to die because of this? It's not going to be a clean swipe, and all that. No, because they got a lot of technology over there too in Venezuela. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. They do business with Russia as well. They do business with Cuba. They do business with North Korea. So there's a lot of people that do not want America to have the control, the chokehold over that country. So trust and believe it's not going to be an easy fight like everybody think it is.
Yeah,
You know, because Venezuela will fight
we're in
back, but not
interesting
Iran.
times. So, which leads me into wanting to talk about a solution, just an individual solution, right? I'm not saying that this is a solution to the entire problem, but a lot of these things have power because we give it attention, right? So as long as we give things attention, now where our emotions are being controlled, like we're being controlled by, you know, they tell you something negative and now you have a reaction to it, and once you have that reaction, now that's causing a cascade of different events in your brain and your nervous system, and everybody's in this survival mode, not even to mention what they're doing with the SNAP benefits. Like all this stuff is putting people in a state of panic, right? So what can we do? This is going to sound cliche when I say
we can't do
this.
nothing but just look.
Listen, it's going to sound cliche, but meditation is a great way to just take a break from all the BS, right? Because we can't stop it, but what we can do is control how we respond to it, and more importantly, how much attention we give to ourselves to just keep our own sanity.
Yeah.
So, you know, meditation is it's not being understood so much that people don't understand the power in it. Like your mind is the most powerful thing on this planet. All of our minds. That's why they go so hard at trying to control people's minds. Like people don't understand that. Like from marketing to politics to all these things, as long as they could keep funneling your attention to what they want it on, you're losing your power. So taking 5 minutes even a day to meditate. And real quick, I just want to give a quick meditation exercise. And everybody thinks when they hear meditation that you have to sit somewhere with your legs crossed and fingers on your arm. Like, no. A quick meditation would be like right now in this moment. I'm gonna guide you. You ready to go through this guide with me? All right. So a quick meditation would be, in this moment, just pay attention to your feet. Pay attention that your feet, you don't have to look at them. I don't know if whoever's walking, talking, if you're sitting, whatever, just bring your attention to your toes, your big toe, your other toes, the bottom of your feet. Feel your ankles, feel your calf muscles, feel your knees, your right knee, your left knee, your left thigh, your right thigh. If you're sitting, feel your butt in the chair. Just feel that your body is touching and being supported by this chair. Like pay attention to your lower back and just feel it relax a little bit. Pay attention to your shoulders. Let your shoulders relax a bit. Unclench your jaw. Relax a bit. Feel your arms, your hands, your elbows, your chest. Take a deep breath in. Relax and release. Like just exhale for a moment and taking another deep breath. and inhale and exhale. And in this moment, all you're focusing on is your body. You're focusing on the sound of my voice. You're focusing on the fact that your body is in this moment. You're here, you're now, you're here. Like, even if you're walking, pay attention to how your arms are swaying. Pay attention to how one foot goes in front of the other foot. If you're moving in a car and you're listening in the car, just feel the steering wheel in your hand. Feel the pressure of your foot touching the gas pedal. Feel yourself in your chair. That's a quick meditation. The entire point of meditation is to bring you into the present moment. Because as long as you're in the present moment, you're in the now. And I don't know if you feel relaxed after that. I know I do.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
that just relaxes you for a minute. And if you can do that 5 and 10 minutes and 20 minutes a day, it's going to make a difference in how you feel. And we don't understand, like I said, how powerful your mind is. And if you don't master your mind, somebody else will. You know, when people say, oh, they made me mad, oh, they made me sad, nobody can make you do anything. All those feelings are coming from you. And you have the ability to change the direction of your feelings.
That's it.
So that's a solution, people. I hope that helped.
That's what's
Just for the
up.
moment. Like, I hope so. I hope it helped. But moving along, also, real quick, gotta also throw affirmations. That's another great way to help just keep you in the present moment, and more importantly, just to rebalance your mind. That's why I have Posy Balls. So we're gonna go to a quick break from our sponsor, Posy Balls, so y'all can understand what these is about, and I'll explain them a little bit more as well. Take it away. But there's 4 different balls. So there's 4 different balls. Each ball serves a different purpose.
Ready?
Manifest happiness now. Change your life now with positive affirmation balls. Simply roll, read the positive message, receive it, and smile, and roll it again. 4 different balls that will make you feel good about life. Posy Balls, what you put in your mind matters.
Now, I created the Posy Balls as a way to help people just detach from the BS and just focus on the moment. The purple ball has more of like those grounding, balancing type of affirmations. Like my favorite one that I ask people all the time, you've seen this too. What about right now makes you grateful? Just taking a moment and just thinking about what makes you grateful does make a difference in that moment for you. Let go and trust the process. You know what I mean? Like, and you're rolling this, so it's like it's random. It's not like, you know, you could know which one you're gonna get. The yellow ball is more so for abundance mindset. I like to roll these 2 together, the purple and the yellow, because the messages be hitting. The orange ball is more of a confidence boost. Things like you are strong, you are beautiful, I am great. You know, these things, like, we don't practice these type of mindsets on a daily basis. The last ball is the green ball. So the green ball is the action ball. Say you're bored, you don't know what to do it yourself. You roll this ball and there's 12 different ideas of things that you could do. I'm pretty sure one of them will resonate with you, that you're like, you know, I don't mind doing that. You know, because sometimes we get stuck, or more importantly, we get so stressed out by life that we freeze. You know, so using the green ball is a great way to just get you moving, to keep you moving, because life goes on and we have to find a way to improve how we feel more than keep feeding into the negativity. So that's that. Check out posyballs.com, y'all.
Posyballs.com, y'all. Check it out, man. Go get your balls quick. You know, share with, you know, have fun with your family with it. Sit at the table, y'all could play the game together. And it'll make everybody feel good. If you're going through some downtimes right now, this would be something positive. If you have a kid that has trouble in school, or your kids seem to be depressed all the time, get them involved with Posy Balls. It'll help them out, put them in a better mindset, and you get to play with it too. It'll be fun for the families, for everybody.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, no, I even had my mom playing with them yesterday. She was loving them. She was
mhm.
like, "Ooh, how much are these?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yeah." I
So
haven't
check.
had one person yet play with these balls, play with the posi balls, and
Mhm.
not feel happier by the time they rolled them a couple times. So
Mhm.
I can almost guarantee you that they'll improve the way you feel. So moving along.
Let's talk about the government shutdown, I guess, right? Like, what do you, in your opinion, and I'll start with you first. What do you think, and it shouldn't be a win or loss thing, but what do you think? Did you think the Democrats did the right thing or they did the wrong thing when it came to the
I
continuing?
feel like it's
It's tough.
exhausting that
Mhm.
it seems like the Democrats, if they're not the bigger people, the bigger person in the argument, if they're not being the adult in the room, then the
Mhm.
Republicans are just going to act like children and do it or act like they can't do it. So as long as we keep bypassing, oh, well, if the Democrats don't do it, then, the Republicans won't do it. Why not? Why can't the Republicans take as much responsibility for things as the Democrats? Why is everything got to fall on? Oh, no, it's the Democrats' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. Like, I mean,
I think
realistically, it's two sides of a bird. It's still the same damn bird.
I
They're
still
playing games.
at this point it's the birds, it's the wings are separated because I see two different parties. I just see one party as weak and I see one that's super beyond corrupt. Is I don't even know what name to call it.
They both have corruption in them.
Yeah, they
There's
do.
it's like
But
there's no way of saying like one is better than the other.
it
They
is
both have
because if
BS.
Democrats was in office, we won't be going through half this shit. It'd just be status quo.
Oh,
So I
absolutely not.
highly
That
disagree
I
with
agree
that.
with that, but my point in what I was saying before is like,
Hmm.
why does it always have to fall on the Democrats? Why does it have to be their fault that things are going wrong? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it's these people on this side that don't want to take accountability and responsibility for the fact that they're trying to bleed people dry.
yeah.
It just
I
doesn't
ain't
make
gonna
any
lie.
sense.
I think if they would have held out for another couple of weeks, I think it would have came to a whole only because rich people were starting to get affected. Like you got people talking about, oh, you can't fly your private plane can't land, or we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like their shit
I
was
mean,
getting
but
grounded.
it's the problem with that is that it's inconveniencing everybody.
Everybody, yeah,
We
everybody
got
getting
the
killed.
holidays coming up. It's like they did this on purpose.
Hmm.
They purposely, even with cutting SNAP benefits in November, knowing we have Thanksgiving coming up. I mean, Indigenous Peoples Day.
And what people don't realize, and this is another thing too, for anybody that care about small businesses, because it's not just Walmart and Western Beef and all these other big organizations that benefit. The mom and pop stores, all the stores that you get, the bodegas that you say you care about, they benefit from it because when you have the SNAP program, guess what? They go into your store, they're getting heroes from you guys, probably lunch meat. You know what I'm saying? They're able to get services and that bodega able to make money. So everybody wins. You get the shit you need, and the bodegas get the help they need because
Mm-hmm.
every small business has a right to survive. So by him doing that, it affected everybody. Everybody affected somehow. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I agree. Well, it all's gonna trickle down, but if they would have held out longer, I mean, the thing that bothers me the most about that is that there was a lot of people not getting a paycheck, and they're
Yeah.
going to work every day still, and then they would even talk about not even giving them back pay.
Yeah,
So
and not yeah.
it's like, why are you doing this to people that we need? Like let's just look at airports alone. Traffic controllers are very important,
Mhm.
for airplanes. And these people are struggling out there. They was talking about before they ended the shutdown. Before they ended the shutdown, I seen them talking about that they were going to cancel flights that if they weren't going to major hubs like Atlanta, New York, if you were just traveling across country, like say from one small state to another, your flight was going to get canceled. So it was definitely gonna get worse and worse and worse, and it's almost like it's the lesser of the two evils for them to have given in at this point. But I think this is a temporary thing, though. I heard
Yeah.
that it's really something that's
Yeah,
gonna end in January. Like this is
y
not fully
y
a surrender.
but I think they're gonna make I believe, I could be wrong. I think that service members and all that stuff is still gonna be compensated through the next government shutdown, but hopefully they could come to some resolution. I was listening to President Trump, and he was stating that he wants to create a better medical plan than Obamacare. I
Obamacare, yeah.
doubt it. I highly
Yeah, he
doubt
said
that
that
he's
last.
capable of
He
it.
said that his last bit.
Yeah, he's been saying that for years, and unfortunately, right now, everybody, one way or another. All right, the federal employees, some of them are getting their paychecks back, but just think about some people that's on Medicare and all that stuff. They're about to get killed right now if they're not getting killed yet, as of January 1st, because of these subsidies. Some people gonna get hit in the middle of the year. Some people don't go into effect until the middle of the year. These new subsidy issues where they cutting. And now another thing with the SNAP benefits, now they're trying to do investigation because remember they've been spilling that lie saying that illegal aliens has been getting SNAP benefits. Is a damn lie. Now you got people that slip through the cracks because they probably got false or fake information. That's different. That's just pretty much straight up fraud. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they saying a lot of
You
illegal
have
aliens are
American
getting benefits.
citizens that's being fraudulent, and it's not the black community either.
Yeah, it's not just the black community.
I remember seeing a whole bunch of people in the newspaper getting busted for fraudulent.
And they didn't look like us.
And they did not look like us. No, they did not. I ain't gonna say who they were, but y'all know.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. Is no reason why they want to do investigation, and they basically they tell all the states they want all their books, all information, the Doge, because the people don't know the Doge community is still there, and they want all the information so they can investigate. And the states are saying no because Doge already did a lot of damage to the country. They went in, got rid of, wiped out Consumer Protection Bureau. How can there be waste, fraud, and abuse in an agency that don't even get tax money? Their money come directly from the Fed. The Fed pays them to investigate. And guess what? Many people receive settlements, lawsuits from big corporations that's taking advantage of the small person, the person like me and you, a working person. So it's not fair that he want to come in there, chop them apart only because they had an investigation on him for unfair practice. USDA had investigation on him too for environmental reasons because he's basically, who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name. He basically rockets are blowing up and all that stuff. That means that he's not following proper protocols and regulation. He need to talk to Jeff Bezos because he's doing an amazing job with Blue Origin. I don't see nothing over there blowing up. Maybe he need to talk to his engineers or something, but not trying to throw shots. But you know what I'm saying, man. Like,
see, I don't want to get too deeply into these political.
We just ain't gonna say names
because I feel like it's gonna undo the whole meditation. You know what I mean? Like, because there's so much information that's coming up about it, and I feel like it just gets even more and more stressful the deeper and deeper that you get.
Doge is a scam. All they did was take money. They cut agencies, take money, cut agencies, and if this all is waste, fraud, and abuse, I don't see nobody incarcerated. I don't see nobody locked up for it because obviously it was just a lie. They just want to cut agencies that was investigating the one of the richest mans in the world. So that's pretty much what it was, And now they still want to investigate on a fake food stamp claim.
The so-called $200, $2,000 tariff check. I won't hold my breath.
And people, let me explain to you why it's fun. It's not gonna happen.
Nope.
For one major reason. Do anybody know how much money it cost when Joe Biden gave more than Trump? He gave 14 instead of 1,200. Do you know how much money it cost for Joe Biden to give everybody a $1,400 check? It came up to almost $2 trillion, right? So if they cutting trillions of dollars from the environmental committee, pretty much SNAP benefits and health insurance, they're cutting like 1 trillion dollars, right? They cutting it to give tax breaks to billionaires. Where do they got room to give everybody a $2,000 check?
You know how they could help people instead of giving them money? Yeah. How about cutting the cost of everything? Everything gets cut in half, from mortgages to rent to, cut everything in half that people that they're responsible for now. Mm-hmm. That would keep that $2,000 in everybody's pocket for every month, so on and so forth. Like, even when in New York, when they sent people these $200 checks,
mm-hmm.
What is $200? You could spend that on going out to eat one day.
Beer money.
$200, like take $200 off my rent. How about that? Indefinitely. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if you trying to help if you trying to stimulate the economy, I feel like stimulating the economy should be a long-term thing, not just one day, or 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like it has to be something that's consistent. If we consistently are saving money, now we can put that money towards other things that we might want or need that would stimulate the economy.
What do you think about the proposal that President a 50-year mortgage?
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
You'll never own nothing.
Not
Nobody's
only
gonna
that,
own it.
but you're gonna. So if you, let's just say, argument's sake, I'm throwing out hypothetical numbers.
Mhm.
Your house was $400,000. You're gonna pay almost $1 million in 50 years for that same house. That's like going to Rent-A-Center and getting a TV that realistically is only $500, but you're gonna wind up paying $800 or $900 for it because, or even almost $1,000, like damn near double because of the interest. So I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. And more importantly, and I don't care how people feel about this, rich people should not be making rules for the country. Period.
That's the reason.
If you were born into money and you've had money your entire life, you should not be making rules for this country at all.
This is the reason why we need socialism
Mandami.
along. Yeah, we need him, but this is the reason why we need socialism with capitalism. Healthy countries like Norway, Canada, Sweden, the reason why they have a good system is because they make sure that at the bare minimum, you're going to get the bare stuff you need. You're not going to be on the street. You're not going to be homeless. We have a system in play, a strong socialist program that take care of you if you're not fortunate. So this is supposed to be the richest country on the earth, right? If that's the case, why the hell we don't have no universal health care? If we had universal health care, we wouldn't have to worry about what we eat because the universal health care system will be fighting all food industries to make sure that they give us healthy stuff. What do you think places like England and Canada, certain food additives are not allowed? Because the government is paying for your stuff and they're not tolerating you trying to poison the people when they spend
that would
more
cost
money.
more money for them that they're spending on healthcare if they did that.
Which is a pretty smart that's how you can really fix a lot of problems.
People have to just think about that. They ban certain chemicals because they know it will make people sick, and they know that these making people sick will cost more in healthcare, right? So instead of putting more money into medicine, they put more money into preventing diseases. Because I want to say about 75 to 80% of the diseases that people are dealing with right now, are all preventable. And it's preventable because of the lifestyle.
Because when it comes to food, the food industry, all they worried about is shelf life. They worry about how long the food could last before it gets purchased. So for that reason, think about you take a burger, right? You go to McDonald's, you get a burger. Burger is heavily so many preservatives in it. You can leave burger out for a week and it still be good. It won't be rotten or nothing because it got so much preservatives in it. Now, that's good for a corporation, right? But it's bad for a person because that same burger, you take it, you eat it, and put in your stomach. Now it takes a long time to break down in your stomach because of the fact that it has preservatives.
A long time. There's no nutritional value in it. It's literally shutting your system down. It's like throwing sand into an engine. You know what I mean? Like, what would happen if you put sugar in a tank, in your gas tank? What's going to happen to your engine?
And you know what's the biggest scam I say? When you go to these restaurants or these places, you eat a big steak and you wonder why you could eat the whole thing and still want to eat more. It's because they extract something called fiber. Fibers will get you full. So they go into these meat before it's cooked and they have some certain type of chemicals and they take all the fiber out of it, a significant amount. So a steak's supposed to have a significant amount of fiber, but it doesn't because they extract it on purpose because their job is to make money. And their way to make money is to get you to try to eat more. That's the biggest scam of all. Everything is about, here in America, we freaking guinea pigs, man. Other countries are not like this.
I don't know if we would even call it a guinea pig. We're just the
any direction you turn, even if they say something is natural, is it really? Is it really? Because you never know nowadays.
I wouldn't call us guinea pigs. I would say we're more like cattle.
Yeah. Okay, cattle sounds good.
Like they're just feeding you whatever they want, and then they're gonna slaughter you in the end.
Yep. Yep. Come here, you little chickadeek. Because that's what it is. Like we just And then and think about it. All the treatments we give, medications, right? They got cures for everything, right? Almost everything, I'm pretty sure.
Yo, I seen a
But
video of somebody trying to talk smack about Dr. Sebi and call him what do they call a snake oil salesman? I was like, I told him, I said, yeah, whatever you say. I personally know people
that got hell from him.
That got things that got direction from Dr. Sebi and products, and it cured them. I know this guy, he had brain cancer. He was in the hospital dying. And one of his friends brought him one of the remedies from Dr. Sebi, and the man walked out of the hospital about, I think, like a month or two later without the cancer anymore. You know what I mean? Like that's amazing to me. You know,
Dr. Sebi's the man.
And
Dr. Sebi, yeah.
I'm actually drinking tea right now that I ordered from his son's site. There's mango leaf and soursop tea that I'm drinking right now. Soursop tea is allegedly a cancer killer. Mango leaf tea allegedly is good for respiratory. It's good for high blood pressure. It's good for your insulin. You know, so I'm on that. You know what I mean? I'm as healthy as I can be right now, and I want to get even healthier.
Yeah,
you know, so,
that's all it's about.
Like, you know, health is truly your wealth. If you're sick, it don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter.
Yeah,
I've seen rich people. There was a woman. She was rich. She had everything. She had the cars. She had the clothes. She had the houses. She had all these things. She got diagnosed with cancer, and she said, "I have all this stuff, and none of it's going to help me right now." You know what I mean? Like, your health is more important than anything on this planet. It's more important than video games. It's more important than relationships. It's more important than money. If you ain't well, even mentally, no bueno.
Yeah.
But before we get off of the politics conversation, we just gotta talk just a little bit about the Epstein email. Just a little bit, just because it's so funny. I can't stop laughing inside. I'm like, oh, who's Bubba? Who's Bubba? Huh?
You know, you got down on the background like this.
Heartbeat.
He holding his heart right now. Yeah, we don't know.
I was like, I haven't read them myself, but I've been watching videos of people that have taken the time to read them, and they're very entertaining.
Oh man, people saying all kinds of stuff. Allegedly, these emails are stating that the former president, Bill Clinton, and our current president, President Trump, had some type of situationship.
They had a situationship.
Yeah, they had like a bit of a relationship somehow.
I mean, there was a whole bunch of stuff in there. I mean,
it's disgusting, man. The emails. And those are just the emails. Those are not even the Epstein files.
Must be atrocious. But they're gonna actually be voting. I think it's this weekend to release them all.
Oh, it's game over because they said, what is it? They said it's over like 8 Republicans is automatically jumping ship, and then you got over 100 Republicans allegedly disappointed. Finally, got some kind of backbone against the current administration. I see. So
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
We
need to have the information come out. Who cares if it's Democrats on that list and Republicans? Because at the end of the day, nobody should be covering up pedophilia. I have no problem with any side getting exposed for it. You know, and you shouldn't have a problem with it too. And if you try to say is a witch host, is a hoax, or whatever you want to call it, if it was that, then why nobody try to release it before? And I even blame the Biden administration too, because remember, he had power to release it. He didn't release it either because he it implements people on the Democrat side too. So it's both sides.
The only reason they haven't released it is because it implements more than just the president.
Oh yeah, high level officials in other countries they do business with.
But
Prince Charles already got his.
And I said this to you earlier. How I know it's about to go down? They stripped Prince Andrew of his title.
Yeah, Prince Andrew.
Because it's about to go down. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting.
But people.
I can't wait to see them do nothing. So
that's the part right there. All we're gonna know is that this administration is a lot more nasty than we thought, but
I feel like
nothing's gonna happen. Smoke and mirrors.
Nixon should definitely, get his job back.
Right?
He should definitely be known as a great president.
He should be known as a hero comparison to this situation.
Yeah, like Nixon, we're sorry, Nixon.
Yeah, your little Watergate scheme was a welfare case.
Scandal.
That was a welfare case comparison to this administration. We had, and then what hurt my heart the most, and a lot of my friends, service members called me and we had conversations. He said he almost cried when he seen one of the leaders of Al Qaeda and the White House having lunch with our current president, and then also playing basketball with other troops and stuff like that. Like he just didn't care, like he's just not responsible for thousands of service members dying overseas.
Yeah.
That right there, like, I mean, that's like one of the godfathers of the worst things you could possibly do. Like,
yeah.
How can you say you for and how can you say you for the troops and do something like that?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep that comment to myself because I don't want people trying to come after me for spitting some truth. But there's a lot of conspiracy theorists are looking more like great researchers nowadays. Like for real, like that's all I can say about that. But moving along, some more positive things going on in the world. There's this gentleman, I can't remember his name right now. But I'm wondering what's going to happen with him, that he's converting plastic and a lot of like things that can't break down, just basic plastic, into fuel. And he calls it not gasoline, but plastoline.
Oh yeah, that guy right there.
Gentleman, he disappeared for a little while. Everybody was worried about him, but then he came back and his machine is working. He actually tested out the gasoline in cars, the plastoline, and it worked. So
yeah, that's definitely that science is weird, but that lets you know that everything around you got some type of energy in it.
Everything has everything.
Salt water is energy too. Salt is acid. Acid has a certain molecule in it that can trigger energy, and if you got the right system to harness it, then you can actually make energy out of salt water. Yeah, and they had cars. I remember when it came out with that. When I went to the expo, expo right in the city, the car show, they had 2 cars that run on salt water there. That was mad years ago. We talking about early 2000s. So the funny thing about it is, what happened to that whole concept? Because the oil industry would get killed. Think about, we don't need no more gasoline. And I could just go to the beach and grab a bucket of salt water.
That'll take a lot of money and power from a lot of people.
Yeah.
But that's why we don't have it. I mean, realistically, back when Tesla was alive and he was doing his experiments, he even got funding from, I think it was from Carnegie, that he created this tower. It cost like, I think $1 million back then, which would have been like millions now, that created free energy. It was a free energy tower. And for some strange reason, a lot of that information disappeared, and then everybody was paying for electricity. So the point is that the science it exists. The information is out there. We just have a lot of people that are trying to keep that away from us. So I would urge people to go and try to figure this stuff out for yourself. Yeah. I think I mentioned it before. Like, you could take copper wire and magnets, and you can build a little device and you could charge your phone with it.
Yeah.
Like, if you could turn on a light bulb with a magnet and copper wire, and when I finally do make it, because I'm gonna get on it, I got my copper wire, I got my magnet, I just got to get a little light bulb with the little wires and a little piece of wood to set it all up. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna show everybody that I could charge my phone off of using copper wire and a magnet.
I thought one of the fascinating things was the 2 magnets you put together, you flip them, and it hovers over each other because of the resistance between it. That's kind of cool too. It's like a hovercraft.
Yeah, like this is real science. Like, you can really create energy from these things. This is not no woo-woo, or theory. It's true. Like, I've even seen where somebody was taking a car alternator and connecting it to power their house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm even mentioning this right now because I want to plant those seeds in people's minds that you can actually go out there and find ways to make
Yeah.
your own energy. You know, I'm can't wait to get my solar powered generator. I'm almost there. I'm gonna get it soon. But other than that type of device, I mean, because I still got to depend on some type of machinery to convert sunlight into energy. But magnets and copper, telling you, man. And the alternator has, you know, it has the coils inside. It's tightly
Mm-hmm.
wrapped coils, and you could power this up with magnet because there's magnet in it too. So there's a
Yeah.
way of connecting it. The videos are on YouTube. Figure it out. Go look into that, people. So what else going on in the good news?
Mm-hmm.
in the land of good news. There was a documentary released recently, an Eddie Murphy documentary. I didn't get to watch it yet, but apparently it's showing how Eddie Murphy, he helped pay for Rick James's funeral. He helped pay for Red Fox's funeral. And he's done a lot of things behind the scenes that
Mm-hmm.
people don't even realize that he's done, you know.
Yeah.
And other than him being a great actor and comedian, like he's a good dude, you know.
Yeah.
So go out there and, you know, watch that documentary. I know I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Eddie Murphy. I grew up on Eddie Murphy, like absolutely. And you know,
Yeah.
that's his real laugh. And he
Mm-hmm.
said that he stopped laughing like that on purpose because he didn't want people laughing at him.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
it's
like
a
he
funny
actually
laugh.
got
That's his
insecure. It is a
trademark right
funny
there.
laugh. Like I
Mm-hmm.
can't even ask nobody to give me a knife without saying, I need the knife, please.
and my favorite movie that the Golden Child was awesome.
Oh, the Golden Child's the shit. I
Yeah,
need the
he was.
knife.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
my brother Nipsey.
Yeah, Fred Nipsey. That be rolling, man. That's a good
Yo,
movie.
Golden Child is a classic. What other
Mm-hmm.
movies are his? I mean, all his like the Shrek
Beverly
when he
Hills
was
Cops is my shit too. I like all
Beverly
of them.
Hills Cop, definitely dope.
Yeah,
What other great movies has he done? I mean, shoot, here's a whole repertoire. Here's a whole catalog from Nutty Professor
yeah.
to Dr. Doolittle. Oh, I was loving Dr. Doolittle when I was a kid when that came out. You know, the fact that you could talk to not the fact, but the ability to talk to animals, would love to do that because my
He's
dog, I would love to know what he's thinking.
he's a genius. You gotta admit, he's a genius. The reason why I say he's a genius because he like him and Martin's like the first people to have so many different characters. Like they play so many different people, and
Oh, it's
people say,
awesome.
"Oh, like comedians like, oh, I'm not wearing a dress." I said that's because you have you scared of your own sexual preference. You think wearing a dress, all we doing is playing art. We mimicking people like
Mimicking life.
Big Mama. He was Big Mama. Like that's not supposed to be a sexy woman. And even Jamie Foxx when he did Rhonda, I thought that was funny. That was the
Oh
ugliest
my
woman I've ever
God,
seen in my
Jamie
life.
Foxx
Oh
was
my god,
retarded with that. But even
that shit
Norbit when he
amazing.
did Rasputia, you know, and Norbit, like even
Yeah,
the clumps, you know,
yeah,
Nutty
the clump.
Professor, like
Hmm.
those movies were epic. Like this is part of our culture. This is part of
Hmm.
the, you know, what do they call it? Not pop culture. Yeah, it is
Hmm.
considered pop culture, right? But yeah, these are the things that shaped us. Like even certain music. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier. We were talking about hip hop.
Yeah.
How there's records that to this day,
Hmm.
like jump around. As soon as you hear those bagpipes, you know it's about to be popping. You
Yeah.
can't not listen to. You can't hear those bagpipes go off and know that it ain't about to go crazy in the club. And that song is timeless. Jump Around was a great record. I mean, we were talking about how the 90s is the golden age of hip hop.
Yeah.
Like there was so many different artists to listen to. You know, you had Neo Soul, you had different groups like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, the list goes on. Like even R&B was popping back then. You know,
Yeah.
TLC, Blackstreet, um
Mhm.
I can't think of everything off the top of my head, but music was so awesome in the 90s. And for me, like I'm a hip hop artist myself, right? People check me out,
Mhm.
zizzolife.com. You know, music's on iTunes and all that good stuff. but I was influenced more so by 90s and a little bit of 80s music. Why? Because I'm a lyricist. Shout out to KRS-One, Rakim, all the great lyricists out there. Shout out to y'all. And like, I came from that era where music actually had some type of meaning to it. Like, there was a message in it. You know, like, you wasn't just talking about how much money you have or how many people you having sex with and how, you know, how you want to kill everybody's whole family. You know what I mean? Like that's not important, but making some dope songs, you know, even Eve when she did Love Is Blind, Method Man when he did All I Need, like these records, like these are the things that I feel like really speak to the essence of who we are. You know, DMX, shout out to DMX, rest in peace to King DMX. Man, his music, I mean, he was OD violent. I ain't gonna lie, but it was dope.
DMX is a wild cannon, man. God rest his soul, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy his artistry. I got a chance to meet him a few times. You know, good dude.
DMX was a different type of just being,
and that's who he really is. Like how you know how some people play the way they play. No, that's how he talks, how he conducts himself. That's DMX. He can't help himself. Yeah, it's almost like you will look at him and analyze. Do he got some level of a nerve condition or something, or what? But that's him, man. That's X all the way, man.
Yeah, X was dope. I mean, who shout out Jay-Z. Jay-Z's music was dope. Reasonable Doubt will forever be a classic hip hop album. Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes is the man. Yeah.
97 that's when put my hands where your eyes can see. Like, come on. Like he was doing it.
Speaking of music, Zohar Madani did that Ja Rule thing on. See that lets you know he's definitely in tune with music because he knew that he has
50, he's an op. So he did it on purpose. Mess, so he put on Ja Rule.
That was good though, and 50 Cent don't even live here. He's invested all his money in Sweet Sport, and the funny thing is he trying to drag all the talent, try to get all the talent to go with him out there so they can make money out there and try to leave New York dry. But this is the largest financial market in the world. Nobody's going nowhere. Let me explain to you the business market real quick. If anybody don't know, there's a lot of billion-dollar companies that won't come to New York because it's too much competition. So let some of these stupid billionaires think that they can leave and say, screw New York. It'll be another one in your place in a matter of seconds. And they probably give them a tax break because they came here. You don't want that.
Shout out to Staten Island artists. Wu-Tang. When we had the UMCs, King Just, Pop the Brown Hornet,
Shaheem,
Zizzo,
Zizzo, Castro.
Castro. Oh my God, Castro.
Yeah, Castro he's a little Jay-Z.
He's a beast, bro. He's a beast. Who else out there? The people that I know were doing like some dope things with their music. Shout out to Real Job Hassan. I know he's out there still doing his thing, you know, even with a studio.
And shout out to Seven Sinful Films.
Yes.
Shout out to Terrain. You know,
shout out to Terrain, Seven Sin. Yes.
If you don't know who he is, you're not really from Staten Island because that's the man that put everybody on the map with all those videos all over the place. He must have did every rapper's video.
He owes me a
Staten
video,
Island and some other places.
If you hear me, he said he ain't doing.
And he just had a birthday.
If we don't do a video, man, we got beef. We got beef.
And he just had a birthday, so shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. Birthday to him. Absolutely, shout out Seven Sin all day. But yeah, man, like hip hop. Like when hip hop was hip hop. Check me out, zizzolife.com. That's hip hop. You know what I mean? But,
check it out. You could listen to her music. She got a lot of tracks on there. Check it out.
Good ass music. The last project I released, I actually have Karen Wheeler. If people don't know who Karen Wheeler is, Back to Life, Back to Reality. Nice. That's Karen Wheeler. I have a song featuring Karen Wheeler. I wrote the entire song. We recorded it together. Amazing. With shout out to the producer. Ooh, he's gonna beat me up because I'm like his name's right on the tip of my tongue. He's gonna beat me up. DJ Johnny Juice from Public Enemy. Shout out to him. Yeah. He actually, did some scratches on one of my records. Cause and effect. But yeah, checking you out, y'all. But we can keep going as usual, but we're going to stop here. So I hope everybody enjoyed today's episode. We will be back next week. Hopefully, Red will be with us. In the meantime, I'm Wendy Zizzo. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk. Nappy Red, we love you. Peace, everybody. Awareness Academy 411. We'll be